Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Gina once again, and I'm just using an old print that I did in 2021. I'm trying to figure out how it was. I cut it in half, and now I decided, because it's going to be Valentine's Day. I've never really done this before because I'm really not into Valentine's Day, but I decided, hey, let's do something with a heart. Why not? So I'm just going to cut it up. Yes, my beautiful piece that I create, I really like it, and hence the reason I didn't use it. I didn't frame it, I didn't do anything with it, but I thought, let's actually use it because it's just sitting there and we should use it. So I'm going to use it in one of my pieces today. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do, so I did hearts of various sizes and shapes. I mean, they're all generally the same type, but yeah, I just thought I'd cut them up and use them in the piece that I was going to do. I was going to do it as a standalone piece, but then I don't know, so I haven't created in a while, and I think I was a bit scared. Yes, I get scared of when I create, so I thought I'll just do it in my journal. It's smaller, so because it's smaller, I felt like it would be less stressful for me. So I'm going to do it in my journal. It is my Derwent Academy journal I'm going to use. It's 9 by 6 inches. And again, I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. If I'm going to use the positives or the negatives of the cutouts. I was deciding if I should frame my page, which is what I usually do in my journal, but I decided against it this time. So I chose my heart. I was going to use the big one, but it was too big and I didn't want to cut it, so I'm using the smaller one, and I'm starting off just adding some collage pieces down because honestly it was there and I didn't just want to slap paint on a page, so I decided to stick some old book pages down first, and then I looked around and I saw an old those reels that when you do the cash register, or even those long time calculators, and they used to have the rolls and they would put the numbers on your rolls and you'd tear it off and give it to the customer or keep for yourself. Yeah, that's also what I'm going to use. It's so old that they got age spots on it. It's so cool. It looks amazing. So I haven't obviously unraveled the whole roll, but I'm hoping that the age spots are on the entire roll. It's not super clean and super white. Yeah, I just love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, so I'm using some of that, and I also have a small box with some scrap papers. I'm going to use that as well. And I'm just using regular glue to stick it down. This actually is a glue that I've had for a long time, so it's kind of drying up. It's gotten gel-like. So I'm going to try my best to use it before it dries too much that I can't use it, or before I get fed up of squeezing it because I have to use a lot of effort to squeeze it actually. So this is a piece of paper that I had, some scrap, and I thought, yeah, I like the pattern. It really doesn't match with the heart because the heart doesn't really have red, but I wasn't paying attention to that at the time. Only after I stuck it down, I realized, I was like, oh no. So yeah, that happened. I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me. I am surprised, happily so, by all the new subscribers I've got, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I have a lot of videos up, so I hope you enjoy exploring on my channel. But yeah, I just want to welcome you and thank you for checking me out and joining me in this journey. You know, what I do actually is a lot of exploration, to be honest, and this channel is just me sharing my creative journey with all of you who decide to join. This is a piece of brown paper that I had some red prints on. Again, I'm going with the red. I don't know why, because my heart doesn't have red, but I decided to add it in because I like the brown. I like how brown, I just love brown paper. I like The smell of it, the sound of it, the look of it, the texture. I just really like brown paper. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you, all of you who've been with me throughout my entire journey, and those who have recently joined, thank you for joining me. Because, as I said, this channel is about me trying out new things and trying to grow in my art, as well as just art journaling, you know. To me, every piece of art that I do is some form of journaling, because sometimes I just need to get stuff out. Sometimes I don't even realize, and it just comes out on paper. So thank you for, you know, for the company. And I welcome all of you. I mean, just leave your comments, suggestions, tips, thoughts, anything. Just share. I am happy to interact with you and try some of the, you know, I don't get much recommendations, but I do like to try them. So yeah, feel free to just, you know, leave a message. I appreciate it in advance, and I appreciate all that I've gotten before, even some of the stranger ones that I've got recently. So thank you to all of you. So here now, I'm adding some black because I just really love black, and I wanted to help the heart stand out some more. So I am outlining it with some acrylic paint. At this point, I realized that my page is very dark, and that was not the intention, and I know the background is really busy, but it's like I couldn't stop. I don't know. So I kind of like this, but I'm thinking it needs more. And then that light part there I found was too plain, so I decided to add some scribbly writing. Oh, they call it asemic writing in the background, just to add some interest coming through the heart. And then I was like, okay, we're actually missing some pink. So because the heart has it's like a darker pink, but it's kind of see-through. So I decided to add this pink, which I thought picked up the heart really nicely. And then I was thinking, we're still missing something. Something's still off. So I said, okay, maybe the heart isn't popping enough. You can't see it enough. So I'm outlining it again. I'm using, what is this called? The Foodie Ball black pen. It's 1.5. And I thought, okay, this should help it stand out some more. And then if it's just, I don't know why this picture came out so dark. Maybe I was feeling heavy at the time and I didn't realize. I don't know, but so I thought, okay, let's brighten it up. Let's get some white writing in, but my pens just refuse to work properly. I need to invest in a proper white pen. It's ridiculous. I think I have the Signo Uniball, but I couldn't find it at the time. Of course, I found it after, which is usually the case. So I think, okay, let's add some splashes. You know, I love my splashes, so I'm adding some splashes to brighten up the page and just to give it a nice, you know, soft kind of something. So it kind of worked, but then I felt that the heart was too flat and it needed to be raised. But then it's my journal, so I didn't really want it to get too squished and bent out of shape in my journal if I pop it. So while I'm thinking of what to do, I thought, okay, let's try and brighten up the heart. We'll give it a white scrappy outline. I'm using my Posca marker. It's Posca, yeah. And that still didn't feel right. So I looked at my heart and I was like, wait a minute, I have blue on my heart, but I don't have it anywhere else on my page. So I added some blue just in a couple places to help tie in the heart with the rest of the page, because it was tying in with the page as much as it would have been if there was actually some blue on the page. So I said, okay, let's add some blue in a couple places, just kind of not too dark, not too heavy, right? And I thought, okay, this should be it. But again, my page is dark and my heart is busy, and I think that's the problem. Both the page and the heart is very busy. So I say, okay, let's bring back in this paper, which I love, just because I love it. And probably give the heart a little background. I was thinking of more of a solid background, but my hand went and did its own thing. Because seriously, in my mind, I was just thinking maybe I could do a white or a black background outline and just put the heart on that, and which probably would have actually worked better. And then my hand just started to grab stuff. I found this piece of black lace and I really wanted to use it forever, so I decided to try it here, and I actually love how it looks. So I thought, okay, we could do this. And then I looked around and I saw this napkin that has food coloring on it. So I was like, and we have some of the colors, the pink and the blue. We could try that. And then the paper, even though I used it in the background, it's covered now, so it kind of looks odd now, but and I didn't want to glue everything down. I just wanted, I don't know, I just kind of felt like a scrappy page, and I wanted it to be a scrappy page, so I just stapled that together, and I actually like how the staples look on it. Then I thought this page was too busy, and I was like, you know what, just let's mute some of the things. So I just added some white acrylic paint, and I'm using my finger to just roughly push some of the things to the background. Normally I don't like to do that because I feel like it gets rid of some really nice areas of interest, and usually it's hard for me to just push stuff to the background like that. But for this one, I was like, nope, and I just rub, and I felt like the brown parchment, actually no, I don't know what to call the paper. Typewriter paper is not typewriter. That paper, the receipt paper, I felt like it needed a border, so I just gave it a acrylic border, and I'm still trying to push some things in the background to help the heart stand out more. And that's basically it. I decided to glue that down. I was pleased, and that's about it. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. I know it's a busy page, I know, but yeah, this is my ode to Valentine. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to your comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.